guys, welcome back. Flower Power with me, Sid, and I've just been and done a little bit of mining. I've got another 4 diamonds, so we are looking a little bit healthier there. Bit gold, bit of iron cooking up, and I mean the only thing that actually stops me mining was I ran out of torches. So we're getting a little bit closer now. My problem currently lies around this situation. So these lot have not got a terrasteel ingot between them. That one could make one. That's almost there. That one could make one. That's almost there. That's miles off. That's almost there. So yeah, you can see the problem is that's probably could make one, and that thing. The problem is mana. This mana generation is working fine. I mean, you know, there is interference on these corner ones here. There's not a huge amount we can do about that. It's just one of those things. Now we could, I mean, we could do several things. We could, for example, have one here, a floating, one of these as a floating hydrangea, and increase our throughput that way, and that is something we could consider. But of course, one of the things we do have now, we don't really have a huge amount of use for, except for torches. Speaking of which, I suppose I ought to do some. So I've got some torches there. Wood. What can we have? How is it? No, I can never remember how many I need. 6 to 8. That should give me 64. We do have a lot of coal. We have an obscene amount of coal. We have not a lot of wood. Well, we've got quite a bit of dark oak, so I tell a lie. We have got quite a bit of wood. And I do have plans down the line to do an automated tree farm, but unfortunately that relies on diamonds. And I don't want to waste those on an automatic tree farm yet, because that's a lot of bore lenses, basically. So this thing is doing its thing quite happily. If I check in there, yep. So that's all working. Oh, yep, there we go. It's placing already. I don't know what it's like mana-wise, actually. Let me just have a quick whiz around here. Oh, that's fine. That'll probably run for days on that. So what I want to do is I want to try an alternative. Remember we have the little we've got the ender flames there, and we had that set up. I want to try an alternative version of that. So what I am thinking is I'm going to try, I have got these skeleton drops that I've just repaired. Now I can never remember, do you need redstone on a dispenser? Probably. It would kind of make sense if you think about it, but I don't make them that often. And is it? That's a dropper. That's a dispenser. So what I'm thinking, I'm just going to do this outside, just to keep things simple after we've slept, and I'm going to try and generate a reasonable amount of mana, just as, you know, using coal, and once I've got a tree farm going, we could extend it to use blah blah blah, what the hell's it called, charcoal. I wonder, could actually do it in one of the village houses, couldn't I? That would be, nah, there's no point. Yeah, so I'm going to sleep the night off, and oh, I've got 18 levels as well. Let me just throw, oh, I haven't got a book on me. I'll throw that on a book later, see if we can't get Fortune 1. I mean, Fortune 1 would be better than a kick in the face, but it's yeah, it's fun actually. Yeah, so I need to grab a few things together, and I will be right back with you. Alright, as I say, this is just kind of a stopgap measure, but what I was thinking was if we place a torch here, and put a block on top of that, and put a block there for the time being, just get that in to put that down, and then we can, oh god, hang on, these place facing you, don't they? So we're going to need to do that for a second. Put the dispenser there. And take that out. And I think all we need then is a blob of redstone. And... oh, painful. That's going to interfere with those. Can I move them? I mean, I think they've got a reasonable range on them for pickup, so let us just... I think that will... no, that's not quite right, is it? Do I need to... do we need to do this, I wonder? As I've said on many times, redstone genius, I am not. Let me just throw that on there. That is not picking that up at all. Okay, that's not a problem. There is always a way. If I do that, well, let me tell you what. Let me take that out. Just again, so I've got a building platform. And then we'll go down here, like that. Come over here, like that. That will then, that's going to be uneven though, isn't it? Well, let's test this. As I say, redstone genius, I am not. So that will go out. I'm going to need another redstone torch, I think, then, probably. Unless we... can we get away with that? No, probably not. Half slabs. I believe I remember. There. Let me just have a little figure on this one, and I'll be back with you in a mo. Okay, I'm not sure whether this is the most efficient way. I tried a dropper and a dispenser. They both fired way too far over that way, with no precision landing on that. So we've gone back. So I've got a dropper feeding into a hopper, feeding into the open crate. There's a pressure plate down there feeding to a redstone torch, which will invert that signal and yeah, do things. That's the idea anyway. Got the old thingy. We need to... no, you are probably not binding to... I don't see how you can be binding over there. So let us bind these to this and we'll give it a try. What I'm really looking for is just, you know, at the moment a semi-automatic way of filling that mana pool, because you'll notice my tablet is empty, my band of mana is not bad, and obviously I want that mana for terrasteel, so I don't want to be wasting a whole bunch of things. So if I fire that off, yeah, that's working, because you may lose a coal, but that is locking that when it's in. So with a bit of luck, we should see mana zapping in here. That's keeping up more than adequately. So I'm going to grab some more coal, we're going to let it run for a while, and I'm just going to kind of potter around and do a few things. Let me get, 1, 2, 3, 4, what did I've got, 9, 5, 6, 7, that should be enough. Put 7 stacks in, that should be more than enough to fill that pool, hopefully. Let me feed that lot in there, and we should be able to see that one's burning, these are all burning. Yep, that's working, and yeah, that is pretty fast. I know it doesn't look like much when you're looking at the actual the little tiny plib of colour there, but that is pretty damn fast compared to, say, other solutions. Now, ultimately, coal is a non-renewable resource, so what I am wanting is, well, let me go and empty my inventory of stuff I can empty my inventory of. I'll stick you and you in there, and I will stick that lot in here. Now, somewhere else I should have oak saplings. Got a decent amount of oak saplings, so let me get a stack, and I'll just put you back. So now we've got this thing, it occurs to me that we could give a try at getting some fairly mass tree growth. So do the old, how many we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should be an 8x8 grid. And what I'll be interested to see is, once this lot have grown, whether that felling axe will basically just bring down the entire cube of trees in one foul swoop. So we're getting there. That's going to go fairly quick. All my life of bones. I mean, I could go and get an agri-carnation. That would obviously speed things up a lot, but I've got a fair amount of bone. Let me go and, again, we'll just put you back and we'll convert a stack over, and then we should be able to hopefully bone meal the whole lot up. Now, if this works, I'll think about doing my tree farm a different way. Because I was going to have just this kind of a line with bores, bore lenses basically breaking. Oh god, how are we going to do this? Like that, I suppose. I'm not too worried about the leaves anyway. Oh, these are growing fairly easily. Oh, let me out. So yeah, and that would give us a relatively inexpensive charcoal, because obviously we've got the exoflame, providing our smelting. So this is just my little experiment. It's not overly cheap on bones, but skeletons are fairly easy to come by at night, and quite good fun to kill. Ooh, time to sleep. We don't want to be out here growing trees while the world is getting ready to eat my face. And obviously, while we're doing all of this, all of these are generating as well, so that's not a bad thing. This is probably going to be an odds and sods episode, I think. Let's get back out there, finish off this experiment, and then we can get on with some other bits and pieces. I think I could probably do with a trip to the Nether, actually. Certainly could do with some gas tiers and glowstone. Quartz, it doesn't appear to be a major thing in Botania. There's not, well, certainly not encountered a lot of quartz reliant stuff. Right, I'm just going to continue this and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, that is one big chunk of wood. So let's put this to the test. Hopefully I've got enough mana. Hutchamama. Oh, that is glorious. I'm going to need to borrow a little bit of that to get back up, unfortunately, just to clear that stray. But oh man, that is one powerful tool. So we could potentially get an agri-carnation running in this area. Exoflame. I mean, that is 1 metric crap ton of mind, that hunger shot down suddenly. Yeah, that is a metric crap ton of wood there, all waiting to become lovely charcoal, which we can then put through a system like this. So yeah, as an experiment. Incidentally, in the time it's taken me to do that, which isn't that long, we're probably just over 1/8 of a pull. So that's pretty good going. One thing we might want to consider, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to plant another block of these and just let them grow naturally. Not quite got 64 saplings back though, have I? Oh, apple, thank you. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, because that's relatively easy to chop those back down again. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to get that done, and I will be back with you in a mo. We'll head over to the Nether. We will definitely need glowstone. That's kind of a given. And if I can get one or more, I would really like a gas tier. This is again another item which is necessary for the preparation going forward to taking on the Gaia Guardian. We get the terror armor, and there's a few other items from Botania I think will help us with that. I think given the success of this, I am going to go and just top up my mana devices as well before I do that, so I will see you in a mo. Okay, Nether time. So the bridge out to the fortress is that way. Now the only real way we've got to go at the moment, and I really don't want that on at the moment because that is just death waiting down there. Should have really brought some blocks with me, shouldn't I? Maybe we'll just grab a little bit of this and just kind of make that a little teeny weeny bit safer for us, and then we'll head out. We know where the portal is, it's waypointed, so I can stick a few torches down just to help if we look like we're going to get a bit lost. So but at least we can make this a wider bridge to work across. And also at least it's soul sand and not gravel, because you wouldn't be able to do this if this was a single layer of gravel. The first block we placed would send the whole lot falling down, which would not be good. Okay, and over here. Right, let's not have that on the hotbar because I don't want it inadvertently. What did I just pick up then? Gunpowder. Oh, that must have been from the gas I shot. Ooh, a bit of glowstone. Where the hell did that come from? Okay. They must be from when I was in here the last time. What I could do with is now that's a nice easy section of glowstone to get, and there's a nice easy section of glowstone to get over there. So let's see about that. We can certainly get back up here easy enough. That's not a problem. I'll mark the route with a torch, just in case, because you know me in directions. I'll get lost in a paper bag, really. Strangely enough, oh hello, I hear you. I don't see you yet. Strangely enough, I don't actually get lost very much in real life. It's only when I'm playing games like Minecraft that my sense of direction is legendary only for its lack. That is a little bit more risky, but should we have this quartz while we're at it? We might as well, because it's good experience, if nothing else. And of course it's quite a nice building block, which is always beneficial. Right, how the hell do I get across there? Maybe round this way? Perhaps? Or maybe down here. This looks more hopeful. Get us across to that, we'll grab that glowstone, and I'll probably pick up any easily accessible quartz that we see as well. This is a little bit risky, but especially if that gas sees me and blows me off. Maybe I should have built a pyroclast pendant before I came. Okay. Flatulent cat. Dear. Yeah, I want the well, you'll see what I want the gas tier for later. It's a brew, but it's not a brew. Where is that damn ghast? Oh, vanilla nether. It's almost tranquil. How am I going to reach this? Probably by pillaring it, I guess, just to make things even more precarious than they are. Anyway, so I'm going to continue out here, just getting a few resources, and once I've done that, I'll either cut back if I get anything interesting happen while we're here, which would probably roughly translate to if I actually get attacked by a ghast, or more importantly manage to kill a ghast and get its tier. But other than that, this is pretty much it, I think. Right, got you. I see you, you bugger. There, got him. I don't know where he's... He looks like his drops landed on the land. Oh, I couldn't have timed that much better if I'd have tried, really, could I? Ooh, this is not a good place to be, really. Do that. Now, please, 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 no tear. No tear, please be a tear somewhere around here. What did I get? I got one. Excellent. That's all I really need. If I can get more, then that will be a bonus. Anyway, I'm just going to grab a few more resources, and I will be back with you once we've done that. Okay, I've got 2 gas tiers, a reasonable amount of quartz, a reasonable amount of that. Got a bit of gunpowder. Let's head back. It might be night time, so we may have to make a run for it. No, we're good. Okay, so that was relatively successful. So I was saying about possibly adding some more hydrangeas to the mix in the main generator in the flower pot, and one of the reasons I wanted the glowstone was exactly for that reason. So we'll go and get some now, if I remember rightly, let me just check. I think it's pasture seeds are just grass in a mana pool. Yep, and I need my shears for that, but yeah, we should be good there. I'm going to just check on these. Those are growing. Obviously this has been unloaded while we've been in the nether, so oh bum, and I need to take that off. Can I? No, I can't. There we go. But that's nearly a quarter mana pool already off of possibly a stack of coal. So that's not bad going by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway, I will tidy myself up a little bit and I'll be back with you in a mo. Okay, more hydrangeas. We all know how you make them. 2 cyan, 2 cyan, 1 mystic blue, 1 mystic blue mana petal, 1 mystic blue cyan petal, 1 mystic pink petal, and seeds. So just get those done, and it's basically one of those, 2 of those. Hang on, get that right, and then one of those. We've got the old Rod of the Seas here. I'm still wondering what the hell that's doing there. You know, I'm going to get it while I think about it. How are you growing down there? Lovely, that's how they're growing down there. So yeah, it's pretty much one of those, 2 of those, 1 of those. And I'll have 11 after this, which is probably enough for the experiment that I want to try. I'll need more cyan flowers if I wish to do any more, but this shouldn't take too long, so I'll get this finished and then we can move on to step 2. Now I know what that was doing there. It was doing that, and obviously I had not replaced the thing. Now this should be, did I pick it up? Where have you gone? Where are you? Oh, there should be somewhere about here a glimmering flower. There's no way it could have gone over the edge. I've not picked it up. Oh well, we'll have to make do with a torch for now. Let me just how's that look? Not brilliant. That looks okay. So yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, I wonder. I suppose that could have. I don't think he's got the range, but we'll check it later. Yeah, so I'll continue. Just wanted to point out I knew what I got that block for. Okay, so floating flowers, pretty straightforward. We're going to take mystical flowers and those to make glimmering mystical flowers. We kind of combine those and those to make floating red flowers. Get there eventually. And we are going to combine those with the hydrangeas. Will give us 11 of those. Now I've obviously not got pasture seeds in the system. This is the only point where this system fails, is if you don't have an item it doesn't go in, but it's not actually that big a deal. So let us how am I gonna How am I going to handle this, I wonder? Well, for starters, we're going to need to take you out, which gives us some spawnable spots, but we'll just do that. Actually, we'll just do that. We don't think we need one there. And these are the easiest ones to do, because we can just chop that out and place. Oops, not quite. That had better not washed out those. Oh, that could be bad. Let me think about this. How am I going to handle this? Well, it hasn't washed those out. That is the first bit of good news. Right, how are we going to handle this? How are we? That's me, by the way, not we, the we, but we, me. Because that goes down, there's a gap there. Well, I suppose if I chop you out and just place that there temporarily, and then we can magnet ring back on, and we can place one of those here and chop that out, and that should be bound to that mana spreader. So we have a third one. Let me just fix that, and yeah, that works. So what we need to do, let me oh, hang on, kind of arrange myself a bit here. Chop out that, place that, chop out that, and replace that. So that basically will give, I can put 8 in there, I could do 8 on the layer below and 8 on the layer below that, and that will basically double the power of each one of these. And that is not a bad return on investment, realistically speaking. Oh, we're going to need to pop you there then. Now this one's going to be more challenging, but only a little bit. But we'll chop you out. We'll get the water source. Oh god, that was a little jiggery. And let me just check where you bound to. Yeah, you're bound to the correct place. Pop that off there and stick one there, and same thing here. Now this one I think is potentially a little bit more fun, as I say, but we can do that. I think that won't be a major problem. I've just picked up a hydrangea from somewhere, so I'll need to find out where that got picked up. We've knocked some out, obviously. But it'll soon be fixed. Plunk. So that's now 8 per section of tower. Let me go down and figure out what we've destroyed down here. We've knocked them out somewhere, but where? Where? In fact, where have we knocked? Oh, down here. Oh, no, I want to put you down there. I want to put these back down here. But I'm going to knock them out the other side anyway in a moment, but that's so that's a plan. I will continue getting more of this setup done, which should improve the mana production in here. You know, well, it'll double it, so that's good. We'll just go and have a quick snooze. I'm going to check on the other thing, and yeah, I think that will probably do us for this episode, and hopefully by the next episode we will have enough mana to actually make the rest of the terrasteel and move on a step, so to speak. Let me just turn that off and make sure. Getting wise to it, you see. There, underground. So we can just go and check on this one, and you know, it's just going to be a matter of process, and you're going to need to harvest these regular to get the relevant things. But yeah, we see we've got I mean, it's used a lot of coal, but it's not the end of the world now. We are getting there, so this will work. I may, as I say, and we'll be able to use this to get lots of wood, and we can get charcoal and hopefully come up with something, you know, fairly useful. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Bit bitty bobby this episode, but obviously every episode can't be what's the word I'm looking for? Every episode can't be action and fun packed. It's going to have, there will be episodes like this where we have to do things which are a little bit more mundane in preparation for the action packed, fun packed episodes. And so yeah, that's it. We're there now. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going to block that one. Did I just see? I'm fairly certain I did. Yeah, anyway, let me worry about that. I'm sure I saw one trying to float up to me then. And I've managed to get myself stuck now. Great. Well done, John. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm rambling, and I will see you next time, and bye for now.